Miss Peterson, everybody. All right, our next storyteller has the most amazing stories. I'm really excited about what he's going to bring to the stage tonight. Give it up, everybody, for Lee Evers.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. All right, so I am Lee Evers, and I'm calling this my Bob Dylan song. So this started in November of 2017 on a Monday morning, early one Monday morning. I got a text message from a woman I'd met at a music festival. I met her at the North Mississippi Hill Country Picnic through friends, and then at the King Biscuit Blues Festival. I stayed in a room in her house, but she messaged me and she says, I have front row Bob Dylan tickets in Detroit. Do you want to go? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, Wednesday night, let's go. And it was Mavis Staples and Bob Dylan. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. So I go pick her up. I barely know this woman. And we're going to Detroit for a few days. And on the way there, it's like we're talking, and she's really into Bob Dylan. I mean, like, she knows all the music. We really, I thought we could, but then, like, I started getting worried about how into Bob Dylan she was, and but I just flew right past those red flags. Let's get to Detroit. Got to Detroit. Had a great time in Detroit. Went to the Belle Isle Conservatory, which is this beautiful park on the Detroit River. You can see Canada. They have they have this beautiful garden there, this castle that's a greenhouse that's just wonderful. Bob Dylan went there. I wanted to go there and see it. So we go back to the Airbnb, and she's getting ready, and I start checking messages from mutual friends like, you're not Bob Dylan with Christy, are you? And, it's like, So we get ready to go, and she comes out wearing a wedding dress. And she's wearing a wedding dress, and she has special lingerie for Bob Dylan. And we get to the concert, and she's getting more and more intense and anxious about, I hope Bob sees me. And we get there, and we're in the front row, but there's an aisle between us. Mavis Staples comes out. Mavis, just wonderful person, tells all these great stories about her life and the civil rights era. Meanwhile, she's getting into a fight with the people around her during this, and has already been talked to by security a few times. Now, Bob Dylan's pretty serious about, he is an artist. It's about being there in the moment, no cell phones or any of that. When he comes out, she starts losing it, trying to get Bob Dylan's attention, and security struggles with her throughout the show. Now, I keep slowly moving away from her during the concert, and finally, ironically enough, these times that are changing, she's full on fighting with security guards as they're taking her out of the concert. And I'm like, well, I have the rental car key. I will just stay right here. And they took her out, and I remember Bob Dylan, he closed with Ballad of the Thin Man. And I'm remembering looking at me there's something going on here, and you don't know what it is, do you, Mr. Jones? And so I feel like Bob Dylan's a little mad at me still, that he knew something. But yeah, it turns out she professionally stalked Bob Dylan and was known to his security personnel and everything, and to the friends that have been trying to text me to tell me this was a bad idea. So after the concert, I go outside to find her, and she's in the streets crying and screaming about the Yankee Nazis and that she hates Bob Dylan, and has a complete meltdown. And I made record time driving from Detroit to Memphis to drop her off. And that's the last time I've seen Bob Dylan. I really am kind of afraid he's going to remember it the last time I see him. And, you know, we'll see how that goes. All right, thank you all so much.
The efforts, everybody. Give it up. We're going to keep it going. Keep it going. And